Now that you have finished the outline and included all the detail of your photo, you want to check it with the other half to make sure that it fits. At this point, if it doesn't fit, you might want to change some things just to make sure that it does fit with the photo, your drawing fits with the photo. Now, you're going to start to add shading on your portrait. Notice how I'm holding my pencil. If you hold the pencil towards the back, that gives you a lighter hand, which means you can shade much lighter. If you hold it in the middle, it gives you middle tones, and closer to the front, it will give you more precision and a darker tone. So I want to start with a light tone and then build my tones up with the tonal values. Also, holding my pencil sideways like this will give me smooth blending without me having to try too hard to blend. Whereas if you're holding your your pencil like this, even if you hold it at the back, it's harder to blend as it gives you those lines. So give it a go, holding your pencil at the back. I'm going to start by adding a light shadow, very light though. Please don't go in with a mid or a dark tone at this point. I'm adding my light shading. Remember, the direction that you shade in will give your drawing form as well. I suggest you work section by section, so box by box. Otherwise, it might get a little bit overwhelming. So now that I've shaded lightly in my box, I will start to go back in and add some of the detail just to make sure we don't lose those details. Notice how I'm holding my pencil close to the front. That will give me more precision. Now, you want to observe the mid-tones. So I can see some mid-tones here. And again, when I'm shading, I'm always holding my pencil sideways. So I'm going to add some darker tones just on the forehead here. Not the darkest, but darker than what we have done so far. Remember, your midtones should not be darker than your darkest tones. So you want to keep some contrast and a range of tonal values. This is an assessed piece of work. So when we are marking your work, we'll be looking for tonal values, detail, and proportions. So make sure that your proportions are correct before you start shading. When you're shading, make sure you add a range of tonal values. Very light shading in the areas that are very light, barely even touching with my pencil, and very dark where there's darker shading.